You know what changed my life? Not motivation, not confidence, and not even success. It was the moment I stopped caring. Not in this lazy way, not in this like give up on life kind of way. I stopped caring about things that were destroying me. Always wanting people's opinions, trying to get the validation that I wanted or needed, looking perfect, trying to impress everyone. Because the truth is, most people are trapped in a prison they built for themselves. A prison made from fear of being judged or not being accepted, and I was trapped in it too. Every decision I made was based on what other people might think. I'd overthink simple things, stay quiet when I wanted to speak up, avoid opportunities because I was scared to fail. Cared way too much, and the more I cared, the more miserable I became. One day I realized something kind of brutal here. Nobody is thinking about me as much as I think that they are. People are too busy worrying about themselves. That embarrassing thing that happened years and years ago, most people forgot about it the next day. That risk you're terrified to take, most people won't even remember it. We act like the world is watching us 24/7, but in reality, it's definitely not. And honestly, once you understand that and really come to grasp with that, it's this like completely freeing moment that you can just understand how to not worry so much about other people. You stop living for approval and you start living for yourself. I used to want everyone to like me, but here's the problem. When you try to be liked by everyone, you slowly become nobody. You water yourself down. You hide your real opinions, your real personality, your real goals. You become fake just to fit in. And people can feel that. The people who succeed in life usually have one thing in common. They stopped needing permission. They stopped asking the world if it was okay to be themselves. They just moved. Think about it. If you ever wanted to start a business, people would start laughing at you and call you crazy. If you go to the gym, people will judge you there. If you post content online, people will hate. But if you do nothing with your life, nobody says a word. The world will criticize you either way. You might as well do what you want to do. That realization changed everything for me. I stopped caring about looking a certain way. I stopped caring if everyone understood me. I stopped caring about trying to fit into rooms I was never meant for. And for the first time in my life, began to feel free because caring too much is just exhausting. You become mentally drained trying to control how people see you, but you can't control that. No matter how good you are, someone will dislike you. No matter how successful you become, someone will judge you. No matter what you do, someone will have something negative to say about you. So why let strangers control your entire life? You only get one life, just one, and wasting it trying to impress people who don't even care about you is one of the saddest ways to live. At some point, you have to stop asking, what will people think, and start asking, what do I actually want? Because years from now, the biggest regret won't be embarrassment, it will be inaction. The chances you never took, the life you never lived, the person you were too scared to become. The crazy thing is, when you stop caring so much, people respect you more. You you may ask yourself, why is that? It's because confidence is rare. Most people are controlled by fear. So when someone moves with certainty, when someone speaks honestly, and when someone stops begging for approval, it stands out. You become memorable. And let me be clear here is I'm not saying become heartless. I'm not saying ignore everyone. You should care about the people you love, the goals that you have, your health, and like your future. But stop caring about meaningless judgment. Stop shrinking yourself to make insecure people comfortable. Stop delaying your life because you're scared of opinions. Most people giving advice about your life haven't even figured out their own. At the end of the day, The people who change their lives are usually the ones willing to look stupid first, the ones willing to fail publicly, the ones willing to be misunderstood, the ones willing to stand alone for just a little while. That's the price of growth. And once you accept that, life becomes simpler. You stop overthinking every move. You stop waiting for approval. You stop living like a background character in your own story. So yeah, I stopped caring, and that's when my life actually started because the moment you stopped living for other people is the moment you finally become yourself. People will judge you no matter what, so you might as well become who you were meant to be.